Sheesh. That is a view. Oh my god, it's Dakim. This is a monster among men. And I don't think I'm ready to fight him. Well, our next stop is Mount Battle. And you know what? To get ready for the battle, I trained up all of my guys to level 38. Except for Ampharos, apparently. Apparently he's only level 37. That's fine, don't worry about it. Actually, yeah. I took the liberty of using pretty much all of these guys. And as you can see, all of them have their heart about to open. So, we could switch around the team a little bit. We could switch it around. Maybe I want to use Hitmontop. Maybe Meditite is an option. Maybe someone like Furret. So according to Duking, there's a lot of thugs over in Mount Battle. If we look here towards the north, we've got Mount Battle, a place for challenging training. Nope, that's not even close to what it says. A place of challenging training for all trainers. It's currently held by a sinister gang. Sheesh. That is a view. I didn't even know it did that. That's very, very cool. This guy is... I don't know if he's training or he's panicking. Mount Battle's under attack by a group of shady people. I'm so out of breath. Well, maybe we should just stay here so you just stop running for a bit. You need to get some water. Maybe I should go pick up some other kind of Pokeballs. Maybe the outpost has got a couple other Pokeballs. You know what? Pokeballs, Great Balls, they may not be enough. Let's see what our man's got to say. Oh, damn, we got Ultra Balls and Timer Balls? Well, I got to pick up some of these. Let me take you through the team real quick. So, firstly, we've got Ampharos, who's got Thunderbolt, of course, as well as Thunderwave, Cotton Spore, and Thunder Shock. Let me do a little rearrange here real quick. We got Feraligatr with Surf, Bite, Slash, and Rain Dance. We got Altaria, who I did evolve off screen. And now he's got Dragon Breath, Sing, Safeguard, and Fly, which is an okay moveset, all things considered. It's not bad. Next up, we got Mischievous, who hits like a truck with Shadow Ball, Psybeam, Confuse Ray, Pain Split. Then we got Espeon, who finally learned Psybeam. And then finally we got Umbreon, who is probably the weakest member of the team, but defensively, just a bit of a god. So, Bite, Secret Power, Taunt, and Confuse Ray, it'll do for now. You see, it was me who contacted Duking for help. I didn't think you'd get here so quickly. But please be careful. The power of their Pokemon isn't normal. Hey, well, I'm built different, buddy. Don't worry about me. I'm about to beat all of them. Oops, hold on. Now you're mistaken something. All training has been put on hold. But if you really must, sure, I'll battle you. So this is Mount Battle. And Raidaturo, let's see if you're a great introduction for our show. Trapinch and Numel, level 35. So, you know what? Maybe I was right in taking a little bit of time to train up. That being said, our guys are very strong. We shouldn't have any issues here. One Surf from Feraligatr should be more than enough to take out both of these guys. And to be honest, if it's not, Ampharos can't do anything about it because she doesn't have any other attacking moves that hit ground Pokemon. So, Sandshrew. Ah, yes. The weirdest Pokemon of all. Surf should be able to take this thing out with relative ease. Makes killing Sandshrew such a breeze. Raidaturo has been defeated very, very quickly. You don't need any training. You're damn right. I don't know what you're doing here. You are trainer number 1 at Mount Battle. I'm convinced your win-loss record is embarrassing. Master Dakim will reprimand me. Oh, so you're working for someone called Master Dakim? I don't sound like a guy who runs Mount Battle. I'm just going to be so real. That's not... Wait, I've seen this guy before. Another Surf and another couple of dead Pokemon you'd like to think. Swinub goes down. I think Baltoy's going to go down. I think I can bet all the marbles on that one. I don't think I'm going to be getting any good odds for Baltoy. Alright, lest we talk about that, the better. Oh, it's Larvitar! Very cool Pokemon. Of course, it's not going to do anything, though. Surely a Surf is going to be enough. Surely a Surf is going to be enough. Larvitar cannot survive. I refuse. Brilliant news. Good job. Okay, who we got next? Trainer number 3. Who we got here? Kermit? Yeah, I would like to battle. I'm not going to lie, Ampharos. I wish you were contributing a little bit more to these battles. Because at the moment, you basically got some glorified ringside seats. You're not actually doing anything. But that's okay. As long as you're here and having a good time, you're doing a little dance. You're bopping along. I have to assume, I have to suspect that Ampharos is doing alright over there. Of course, the Surf is going to take down both of these Pokemon. Both of their special defenses suck, but also they're very weak to water types. But with that, we should be done with Kermit pretty soon. And Numel as well. Okay, I'm going to switch out Ampharos for a bit, I think. Surf, once more for Alligator. I wish this was more compelling. I wish there was a little bit more drama. I wish there was some kind of conflict that we could try and resolve. Let's switch it up and get Altaria and Mischievous here at the front. And let's see what they can do. That trio you've already defeated. If I likened them to food, they would only be hors d'oeuvres. The real battling begins now. I'm the steak and kidney. I'm the mash, the peas, all of it. You understand me? You want to go down to Chippy and get yourself a bomb cake? You can do. So we did evolve Swablu into Altaria off screen. It wasn't interesting. I'll tell you that for a fact. It wasn't interesting. Fly, Altaria! Fly and take out the Pineco. Did you really survive that? This Shadow Ball should knock you out, surely. The critical hit probably wasn't necessary. Oh, this guy's got 4 Pokemon. Okay. We're cooking with gas now. What's this Houndour going to do? Oh no, this might actually hurt. Oh, he targeted Altaria. Okay. So the AI is stupid, basically. You know, once in a while, I'll end up going through a lot of YouTube rabbit holes of poker. And you know what? I wish I was better at poker. I really enjoyed playing poker. And I picked up a few things here and there from watching people play poker. But I am truly not very good. That being said, the amount of times that I found myself watching the same Phil Hellmuth videos constantly. If you don't know anything about Phil Hellmuth, you can change that. Because that guy, I mean, he is a poker player. He's definitely a poker player. The funny thing about Phil Hellmuth is that he's literally one of the best poker players that has ever existed. He is genuinely very, very good. Like, he's got a lot of the, I think, what they call WSOP bracelets, which is, I guess, the equivalent of, like, a gold medal at the Olympics. It basically is him winning the tournament. So he's clearly got the chops to play poker, but my god, I see him lose a lot. I see this guy lose a lot. I'm convinced I've seen him lose more than I've seen him win. And when he loses, he just goes off on these insane tirades.
What the
well
guy
done.
called the race with frickin' King 8. That's just so sick. The guy can't even spell poker. I re-raced to let him know what I had.
Definitely do yourself a favor and watch some Phil Hellmuth videos because they are very, very funny. Anyway, we're halfway through. We're at number 5. We're only trying to get to number 10 for what it's worth. I feel like I didn't even clarify that. Hunter tell you? I'll tell you this. You ain't got long in the ring with me. Okay. All right. You know what? It's been a good run so far. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a little bit of time. But I'll tell you what. My comedic timing, it's never peaked. It's never peaked until this point. Until this moment. When I said, tell you, I'll tell you. I mean, where do you go from there? I might as well just show up shop now. It doesn't get better than this. I'll tell you. It's all downhill from here. And I know you thought we were down in the crevices, in the crevasses of life. But you know what? Somehow, there's more. there's more further down. Ooh, Barboat Sandstorm. Favorite tune in the club. Big fan. I always thought the verbiage of Sandstorm was strange. That Pokemon were buffeted. I'm sure it's an apt descriptor for what happens when you are very much in torrential sandstorm weather. I mean, I can't say I've experienced that myself. Maybe maybe if I was to go into the deserts of Cairo where there's some kind of sand dunes and sand tornadoes going around, I'll be like, oh god, I'm buffeted. Ingrain. Oh, this thing is going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Lileeper is one of those Pokemon that every time I fight a Lileeper or Cradily, I'm like, I don't really understand what's super effective against them for some reason. Every time I fight him, I feel like I'm like, oh yeah, I should use this move. It's just normal effective every single time. I don't understand it. In any case, the Dragon Breath should be able to take this thing out and we can move on with our lives. Lileep, goodbye, good night. Fall, you silly weirdo. Lileep is a weird Pokemon. All right, Talia, what are you telling me? My target got away. All right. Oh, it's a magician on number 6. Hello. How you doing? Are you on the bad guy team? Do we need to fight? Street performing Norts? You just want to show me some magic tricks? Watch how I make this Cacnea and Spinder disappear though. Let's just hope the Pokemon that Norts sends in after Cacnea gets hit by this Shadow Ball. Because I've targeted Cacnea again. And it's going to be Kadabra, the perfect switch in. This Kadabra does not... Oh no, I forgot you were still confused. But you don't get confused when you see a Kadabra with a spoon in his hand and malintent in his eyes. Psybeam might actually just take out Mischievous. Oh, wow, it was a crit as well. I feel like I maybe could have survived if it wasn't a crit, but Mischievous perishes. Umbreon comes in, and I don't actually know why I brought Umbreon in, because this thing is not really going to be that powerful. I don't know why I brought this in. I'm hoping that Altaria gets a little bit better as well, because Altaria is kind of weak. I'm hoping that maybe it learns, like, Takedown or something. If it had, like, Dragon Dance, Takedown, Fly, that would be pretty damn strong. But until then, I'm kind of stuck with Dragon Breath, which I've always hated as a move. I feel like it never does a lot of damage. Like, never. It says it's 60 power, but I'm convinced that's just not the case. Alright, Noits, thank you very much for your time. Your performance is ruined. I do feel bad. Let's go with 2 OGs, Umbreon and Espeon. All 6 were defeated. Sheesh, what were those incompetents doing? This is where the book stops. Okay, now this guy. I feel like this guy. Under Weege? Baby Ouija number 1. Vibrava and Graveler. Okay, hold on. This guy might be cooking. Hold on. I am just going to target Graveler, I think. I think Graveler might go down to this Psybeam, to be honest. Graveler's special defense and HP aren't great. Yeah, okay. I wonder who's going to switch into Sandslash. Another Pokemon that doesn't have very good special defense. So this bite might do a little bit of damage here. That's a lot of... Okay, I was about to say that's a lot of damage. I already had it loaded up. I had the phrase loaded up, and I shot, and I missed. Psybeam to take out this good old Sandslash. Vibrava uses Dig. Let's see how much this does. Okay. Alright. You were here for a little bit, I guess, but it's time for you to leave. I truly did think that my man was going to put up a little bit more of a fight. You made me lose. They're not going to hire me again after this. Honestly, I get it. You had a good team. But okay. Now see here. You are not dressed as inconspicuously as your commandants. You're not dressed as subtly and as in disguise as your buddies down from 1 through 7 here, are you? Okay, we're against some Cipher peons now. And kiss on. Kyson? Kyson Hoovers? Is that what it is? You're the knockoff brand? You're the Siphone of the Cipher peons? Is that what this is? I remember my friend getting a Siphone when he was younger. And I mean, to be fair, when I was a kid, I was like, it's still a phone. It's better than what I got. But Siphone, yeah, it just didn't hit. It just did not hit. I remember when I was younger, actually, I didn't have like a modern day touchscreen phone kind of thing until I was like maybe in university. I think as I was going into university, I got my first touchscreen phone. Before that, I just had like regular old mobiles because I didn't really use them for like games and all that kind of stuff. I just kind of had the phone so I could be contacted by my parents if they needed me more than anything. I remember growing up in school and loads of people had like really, really nice phones, like top of the line phones as well. Okay, I can't use that because of Torment. That's fine. I'll just target Duskull and I'll go for a return on this thing. Why not? I think I just had some random Nokia from way back. It was okay. It had Snake. It also had this one game. I don't even know what it was. You were like running around on a stage. It was like a platformer, but it was super slow. It didn't really work that well, if I'm being so real. I think I was a ball. If anyone knows what that is, I'd love to know. All the information I have for you is this. It was a game on the Nokia where you were a ball and you would platform. That's all I've got. If people know what that is, I would love to know because I could not remember. It's probably just called Ball Adventure or some shit like that. Ball Legacy or something. I don't know. I can't imagine it was anything too innovative. But in any case, I mean, look, I'd pay to play it again. I'm sure it was great. I'm sure it was a good time. I spent most of my time playing it. Yeah, I remember I had that and then I had my old iPod. I actually found my old iPod, but I think the battery's like dead in it. It won't charge or anything like that, which is a damn shame because I had some bangers on that iPod. Before that, I had like a little USB MP3 player that had... How much memory did that thing have? I want to say it had like maybe 50 megabytes of memory or something like that. So it could hold like 15 songs, I want to say. And I had some clean songs on there. I had some very, very good songs. I had the Too Fast, Too Furious Tokyo Drift song. I don't even know what it's called. You know, where it's like, I wonder if you know, Tokyo. I don't know how it goes. Just something like that. I don't think I've listened to that song in about 20 years, quite literally. It also had that song by The Feeling. and that one song by the Kooks. It was around the same time. It was like The Feeling, the Kooks, and the Zootons. The Feeling had... Was it Sewn? Oh, was it Sewn that I had on there? Or was it the other one that they did? That Fill My Little World. This is very much Britpop radio, by the way. So if you don't know Britpop radio, the Kooks may not mean anything to you. The Zootons may... Well, actually, the Zootons might, because they... Wait, I'm dead? What the hell happened? I wasn't even paying attention. Geodude! What the fuck, bro? The Zootons are a lot more recognizable than the Kooks and The Feeling, because the Zootons did that song Valerie that Amy Winehouse covered and got like critical acclaim because it was an incredible version. But then the Kooks did She Moves in Her Own Way, which was pretty big in the UK for a little bit of time. And The Feeling were always around. They were always doing like songs that would at least be in the top 10. Oh my god, what the hell is that in the background? What is that demon? Is that Master Dakim in the background built like a Kuma? I went to quickly heal up my Pokemon because I'm a little bit scared of our next encounter, because you know what, stages 1 through 9, pretty straightforward all things considered. A couple of complications here and there. I didn't expect that Geodude to explode. They were all pretty standard fights. They're all pretty standard trainers. That monster, that behemoth in the background, that does not look like a standard fight.
After all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over. This is what happens to stubborn oafs who don't do as I say.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He just punched him in the ribs! What? Look at his back! Dear God in heaven, look at his back! He's like he's been carved out in marble.
You didn't really think a worm like you could win. All you had to do was hand over that time flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt, since you're not cooperating. I don't have any choice but to haul you out to Ian's lab.
Oh my god, he's going to experiment on him. Oh god. Bro, do not ever turn without swiftness again. This guy right here, look him in the face. Look at his chain, look at his torso, look at his arms, look at his hair. This man, put your shopping onto the conveyor belt. You see him at the store, you see him tallying it up, leave. Self-serve, self-checkout. Don't talk to this man. This is an issue.
You must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Celebi's forest. And now you come to mess with me, the great Dakim. Don't make me laugh. I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones so you'll never think of bothering me again.
I'm gonna be so real with you, Chief. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Brother stomped before the fight. Oh dear. Oh my god, it's Dakim. This is a monster among men. And I don't think I'm ready to fight him. Metang and Golem are his choice. Umbreon and Espeon, generally speaking, not a bad little two to start with, all things considered. I think what I'm going to do is play a little bit more cautious. And by that, I mean I'm going to go for a Confused Ray on Metang. I'm going to throw up a Reflect, because I know from my days of playing this as a kid what his first play is. He always protects with this Golem, and he'll always go for an Earthquake with that stupid Metang. So, in any case, I didn't realize how slow this Metang was, actually. We probably could have done a bit more damage to it. Just hit yourself. Do it for the fans. Do it for the boys. Do it for me. There you go. You deal with that yourself, you little weirdo. Stupid dinner plate looking ass. Let's go just double target this Golem. This guy's just hurting himself in confusion. He's just slapping himself in the face. Dakim's like,
Metang, please stop. I talked so much shit, Metang, you can't do this.
Got a lot more HP than Graveler, I think, so... Is it going to survive? It is. That's rough. Earthquake. How much is this going to do? We've got a Reflect up. Okay. That does a decent amount to Umbreon. Oh my god, Metang is dead. Oh, Metang! This poor guy. He did not deserve to go out the way he did. That did a lot, though. Marshstomp's an interesting one. Okay. Will Golem just go for Protect again? You know what? I'm going to hedge my bets and just go for a Psybeam. Okay. Okay, so neither of them protected. This is interesting. Psybeam is going to do 2/3. Not bad. And we're going to get to take out Golem as well. Bite takes that thing out. That's not bad. Who's he got next? He's got Camerupt. Okay. He is very much about his ground types. Let me not overcomplicate things. Let's go for a Bite on Marshtomp. I feel like it might take it out. And then with Espeon, I'm actually going to switch out and go to Altaria. Because why not, right? If this thing uses Earthquake again, I'm fine because Altaria is not going to get hurt. He's just a cloud. He can just do a little jump. Bite down this Marshtomp. Easy enough. And we take that thing out. He's only got one more Pokemon, I think. And for those who haven't played the game, it's a big one. It is definitely a big Pokemon to deal with. That, my friends, is a Shadow Entei. I am scared. Flamethrower, not very effective. Does around 20 damage. That's all right. Now, I'm going to absolutely target the Camerupt with everything I have because I am so scared that this thing is going to Earthquake. So I'm going to go for... Oh, I really actually need more damage on the board. Let's just see if a Sing hits. Oh, it doesn't. That's rough. Fire Blast? Is it going to go for Umbreon? It is. Does about 40. That's okay. I'm really scared that this Camerupt's going to Earthquake and kill Entei. I'm going to be so real. Just flinch. Oh, okay. Going for Flamethrower. The thing is, I'm happy for this thing to just take out one of my guys. I'm not too mad if it does that. I'm just going to go for Bite and I'm going to Sing again. Shadow Rush. How much is this going to do? Oh, it's actually just going to take out Umbreon. Okay. Umbreon goes down. A valiant effort. A valiant fight, my friend. Do I go into Feraligatr and Surf? I don't think a Surf is going to take down Entei. You know what? Absolutely it's going to survive. What am I saying? Of course Entei is going to survive. Feraligatr tried to Surf like a Trapinch or something a little bit earlier and it didn't kill, right? Yeah, we're so fine. We're so fine. Let's go for a Sing on Entei as well. Let's see how much the Shadow Rush does. That did a good amount. But it's not enough, Entei. Not only are you going to take a bath, you're going to go to sleep. Okay, never mind. You're not going to go to sleep. Are you going to take a bath? I hope so. Don't drown. Please don't drown. I really want to catch you. Okay, that was a good amount. Okay, Camerupt goes down. That's good. So now we can just focus on Entei. Altaria levels up to level 39. And now, what do we do? Go to bed. Please go to bed. Look at it, his eyes closed too. I pointed to the screen like you could see that. That's literally nothing. Whatever. You get it, right? Whatever. Let's go for another Bite. And I think with Altaria, yeah, we'll just throw an Ultra Ball with Altaria. See if we get a free, easy snag here. It's worth noting that out of all of the Shadow Pokemon so far, I've not failed. How clean would it have been if on that statement I caught it? Unfortunately, it's just not meant to be. So you know for a fact that every Pokeball I throw, I'm going to say the exact same thing. I'm going to say the exact same thing every time. And you can't stop me. Maybe this will all stay in. But for what it's worth, for my money, I'm going to edit out all the rest of it. I'm going to edit out all the bits beforehand so that it sticks. It sticks. And it's exactly how we got intended. Round 2. Let's take number 2. I've not failed at catching a Shadow Pokemon so far in this run, and I don't intend on failing now. Entei, stay in the ball. It's time for you to join my team. Seamless. We've defeated Cipher Admin Dakim. Very, very intimidating man. Very, very intimidating music. Very intimidating team. But I'm just built different.
You meddlesome pest!
God, Dakim's voice fucking hurts. Dakim's voice hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how long I can keep that up for. I'll try.
The way you handle... Oh my god, my voice is breaking. Please. The way you handle those Pokemon with your audacious skill.
He's like breaking down. He's sobbing. Who are you?
Scrub. You Seth really hurt. He took my Entei and you won't give it back. And it's not fair. I didn't please give it back. Yeah. This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now. You better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting.
Oh my god! What a leap! What a jump! Oh, this guy is just dead on the floor, huh? This guy is just on the floor? Are you okay, brother? Here he is. After getting punched in the ribs and knocked out, nearly pushed off of the Mount Battle volcano. He's back up and ready to go. I'm Vander. I'm an area leader here at Mount Battle. You need to do better. if you're the area leader, god damn, this place is in trouble. This place is in trouble. You are a flight risk. Is he doing the Macarena? Is that what's happening here? 1 Maca 2 Maca 3 Macarena. This is the time flute. I happened to find it whilst I was on my training trek. It said that the time flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. Alright, let's go back, Vander. I have saved you, Mount Battle and everything else. And you know what? You're so welcome. You can run your establishment in peace. I swear to God, though, if you get punched in the ribs by Dakim again, just let him have the place. It's his. Just don't worry about it.